What are some of the changes as an individual that you had to make for us to be able to get where we are?
Friendship or friends. There are things that tells you that they are no longer for you. You are living a life where you are having people that are gossiping behind your back.
Yeah.
Uhlala endlini kamfazi. You know, and those things, they can really hit you hard. And it is worse if they are being said by the people that you chill with. Decidedly now there's this person that wants to control your life. Because we can speak about it like early, don't do this and this, but once you get to my bank account, now it's personal.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Matewa Hatsapeti. I hope you are well. I hope you are good. If you are new here, I hope you'll enjoy this content and consider subscribing and joining our community. If you're an old subby, hi, how are you? I love you. Thank you for your support. So guys, as you can see by the title of the video, the thumbnail, and the guest over here, I have my husband. I did promise that he will come and join as and when he is comfortable to. So I guess we are lucky today because he's comfortable to join us. And how are you?
Ngiyaphila ninjani sisi?
Some Bora too. What's wrong, babe?
I'm good, my love, and how are you?
Good. So relax, Sunny. Relax.
Sharp.
Sharp. Okay. So we are going to talk. And guys, I don't have any questions for him. I mean, I did not give him any questions. So this is just a random discussion. He just guided me in terms of the no-go areas and the probably go areas and the yes-go areas. So let's talk. So we just spent 3 years in marriage, right? And maybe before we start with the deeper things, tell us how has the 3 years been for you?
No. Let us start first by saying it's 3 years you wearing a ring.
Yeah.
And lenyalo liqala nini? Aliqala kuqala kuphatala mahadi.
No, baby. Yeah. Ninyalo officially started when we got married.
So speak everything before I can start to answer you.
Guys, this guest, I don't like him.
But
you can't dictate me on my channel.
But then you can't say 3 years and then you are done.
But it's technically 1 year. So guys, for context.
Wait. Say everything. Mujolo kaile ningi, mahadi abile ningi, lenyalo libile ningi. That's where we are now.
Okay. We started dating in 2015. 2016. And then we dated for almost 4 years. Because the 4th year, that's when he paid lobola, I guess.
Yes.
So the 4th year, he paid lobola. That was in 2020. COVID year. And then 2020 around September, I guess. September, that's when the finalization of the lobola happened. And then 2021, we got married. Right? Now it's 2025. So we've been married for 3 years. But if you want to count the lobola, that's fine. We've been married for 4 years. We married traditionally on the same year, actually, 3 days. Is it 3 days or 4 days?
3 days. You got me broke.
3 days. We got married traditionally and then exchanged our vows on the 3rd day.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Back to my question, babe.
Yes.
How has the 3 years been?
It's been good. Good. With ups and downs.
How has the transition been? What, if you are saying good, can you maybe tell me what are the top 3 good things that you think has happened in our marriage? or has made you to become the person that you are, the good through things that has happened to you through this marriage?
Whew. Yeah, ne? First one was financial transparency. It's very hard to suddenly move and change from the life that you know. You know, go out, uhlale ekhawashi, ulomena amajita, and be able to look at your finances. You understand? So being able to declare everything that I have kuntlung has been good because the transition about what we have today speaks to that financial discipline that you installed that I had to adjust to, but I'm grateful that I did.
And it was a fight. So
Yeah.
guys, just to give context, in this house, there's no my pay slip, your pay slip. I remember when we were getting married, the first traditional wedding, one of the songs was like, Munna, kupiwi pay slip, and my response was like, awa, awa. It's even captured in our video. And I truly believe in that you, like, for us to know what we are building towards, we have to know how much is each person bringing on the table. So what we do, luckily we get paid on the same day, and a day after or 2 days after, depending on our schedules, we set a meeting and we do our budget. So our budget is very transparent, it's clear. You brought this amount and they brought this amount, and then we allocate how we pay our things, and then how much we have as our monthly allowances, and then how much would save, how much would, pay for the house and whatnot. So that is what we do, and it was a struggle.
A very big one.
Why was it a struggle?
It was a struggle because you must always remember, as an individual, that is used to having everything done in their own understanding. Suddenly now there's this person that wants to control your life. Because we can speak about it like early, don't do this and this, but once you get to my bank account, now
it's a problem.
it's personal. Yeah, but yeah, it was a good thing that I only saw the light maybe 6 months down the line.
And then now you're the one that is pushing for these meetings to happen.
Yeah, because these meetings they help a lot.
They make you rich.
Yeah, they make me rich because I don't overspend money anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so you are saying it's financial transparency. Then the other two.
Okay, the second one would be I did not believe that at some point we will be staying where we stay. Because of self-doubt. But you actually install this thing that says everything is possible. So when we both went to looking for a house, again my question mark, but you asked.
Yeah.
When we both went looking for a house, we started looking and then we realized which we can actually both afford to sit down and have a conversation about finances, and then we can actually go and stay in a very good area. So I want to say thank you because this has always been an area where I've always wished to stay at all. So now that I'm here, awangzama ispanile. Yeah.
But I think, baby, in as much as when you think you have, I have instilled that or removed the self doubt in you. I think we need to give credit to you, because for us to be in this house, it's because of how you were pushing. And I think, guys, in as much as I can talk about prayer and whatnot, sometimes I really struggle with my faith. And you're always my reminder in a voice of reason to say, baby, you don't have faith, you can do this. So You must give yourself credit. I think yes, we are not gonna lie. For us to be able to afford the things that we are able to afford, it starts with that financial transparency and also then putting our things together. I don't see myself living the life that I live without you in it, and vice versa. Because we both work, we both put whatever on the table, but for us to achieve the things that we're able to achieve, it's because we are a team. We do things together.
And for me to add, let me add something. For the past couple of years, I have not been broke. Let me explain why. When it's month end, you go and buy groceries. So when I say broke, I'm speaking about spending Saturdays at home, even when you have money, even when you are broke. We are able to just check out a buy stand and just and then get that bottle of wine. So one of the greatest things that I had to learn was have everything in your house when it's month end, and you will have the most comfortable month or life because everything is just here.
And you'll have peace because you don't owe anyone, you have food, even if you don't have money in your bank account, the food is there. You don't have to run from your house.
It's not a must.
And bother people. Yeah. Okay, and then the third thing?
The third thing is, as much as we are achieving all of these things, you are one person that I can rely on in terms of taking care of my family and vice versa, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's been a very long and a good struggle, especially when you're coming from different backgrounds. So that also makes a marriage. Because I know that my mother is taken care of, whether I'm there or not. I know now. So apart from what has happened in our marriage, the happiness, I remember happiness fashion. Yeah. Okay. And I am grateful to the working together. It's nice. Because without you, these things were not going to happen.
So you as a man, from your background, what some of the changes that you had to make? Because I believe for us to be able to work as an individual, we had to make some changes, right? So that we don't rub each other wrongly. So what are some of the changes that you had to make as a man getting into marriage? Or even if, because I know some of these things happened while you were in marriage, not that you came to the marriage prepared and you had let go of all these things. Some of these changes you had to make while in marriage. So what are those changes? So whether it's before or, well, you spoke about good financial transparency and whatnot, but what are some of the changes as an individual that you had to make for us to be able to get where we are? Because it was not easy.
This question was long coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. First things first, friendship or friends. Let me put it friends. You adjust, man. Not that some of your friends are no longer relevant or they're no longer your friends. They are still your friends, but once you get married, there are things that tells you that they are no longer for you. And at some point, it's not that you are cutting people off, but you are limiting yourself for the better of having peace in the house.
You are limiting your proximity towards bona, or you are limiting like the frequency of how you engage bona because of marriage, the sake of marriage.
Let me first give you something that says, as a person, you know what is working for you.
Yeah.
You don't need anyone to tell you what is working for you. And when something is working for you, you yourself, you go and you look at what can disturb this thing. If we are going to have a discussion of hambe busuku, and then the wife is always complaining, you don't buy ukudla endlini, the wife is always complaining. Now you look at the two things, then you say, what are the benefits of hambe busuku? If you don't see anything that says sibambi, then cut it out.
Yeah.
If you don't buy meat or groceries endlini, and you have misused the money somewhere, where do you then misuse your money? And then in the house they don't have food. So everything you are connected somewhere, which if you don't cut what doesn't work for you, your wife is going. If you don't cut what you are used to, your wife is going. Because you must learn and unlearn at some point.
So don't speak in riddles. Give us the juice. What did you cut when personally?
I had to cut this thing of going ebusuku. Once in a while I would,
That we have a cash in this house.
Yeah, I had to adjust, and I made my friends to know. If your friends starting to tell you, "Hey, Baba, it's 11:30, 12 o'clock, you're shy," you must know that you've done something right. And
But even nowadays, actually, for the longest time, not even nowadays, you come home about 80 if you went out, like,
Smatala, guys.
please.
Guys, did you see that post that I posted during the week? That says, now I was young, now I was wild, and now when I knock off I want to wear PJs and go to sleep.
That's what we want. That's what we are looking forward to.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
So yeah, you had to cut out going out at night, and then
and then one of the greatest things that I had to cut out, guys, it was me having a talk with myself. In having too many friends doesn't work. I must say I know a lot of people.
Yes.
But not everyone is my friend. I can tell you for
free. About this.
Yeah, sure.
We fought, and also, guys, I think I've always had that understanding that put people where they belong, put them in their compartments where they belong. So when not everyone was your friend.
No, but you see, at some point, for me, it's not that everyone is my friend or my brother, but we are comrades.
Yeah.
You understand? So some people, they've helped you to be where you are in your career, and you value them. Some people have helped you as an individual to be in the space where Mati is in my life now. Remember, when you speak about career-wise, we are speaking about the people that have always been guiding me as a person. And some of these people, they're actually married.
Yeah.
And some of them would give me advices and say, So you value all of those things because those people, they are people that care for you. And you appreciate their advices. And for me, someone that is helping me to build, I see them as someone that is there. It's in my life. Yeah.
But I think, baby, for you to even get here, it's been a journey. Because like you're saying, you had a lot of people in your life, and not everyone was there to build you up. Some of them, they were there because you've known them, you grew up together, and you have this unspoken loyalty to everyone.
Which works.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
But you see, baby, one of the greatest things that has come out is me able to learn each and every small thing from these individuals. I will steal this, I will steal this, I will steal this. You know, so I don't really want to say the journey did not include these people. I had quite a lot of people that were good in having money, but they were not good in keeping relationships. I had people that were good in loyalty, but they were not good in keeping money.
Yeah.
I had people that were very good in terms of advices, but they couldn't live up to those advices themselves. You know, so it's always about what you take. I said this ngelanga lomshado. I said I had a number of people that were advising me or that I looked up to, but I always had to take this one thing that they were good on, and that thing has worked for me. Because now I know that if you don't do right by your wife, something will happen to your marriage. If you do not discuss how you feel, something is going to happen to your marriage because one day was over and then boo, you've taken a decision that is not right.
Yeah, but I think I agree with what you're saying, and I think the determining factor is that because for me, I can't have a friend that I'm leaning loyalty from them, but everything else about them is wrong. You understand? And it's everything else that is wrong is the majority. Because we are not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect. My friends are not perfect. You understand? But when they put us together here, there should be a lot of similarities than differences. You understand? Because you find that if now they are good at, and I think it goes back to what you value as well as a person. Because if my friend is I get we go to Christian events together, we go to church together, ne? But they always bash marriage. When we go out, they don't respect that I'm married. They will bring guy friends to our outing. You understand? So those things, when I look at them, yes, we can pray together and do whatnot. However, there are areas of our life that are very detrimental to me and to my marriage. Therefore, I need to prioritize. So I will cut you out because of that. So for me, I don't believe that just one thing can make you stick to that person. There should be a lot of things that you as a person also value that you would then say, no, I'm remaining with this friendship. Because sometimes people make decisions in their lives that end up affecting you. You know, we've been there with some of your friends, you know, we can't name and shame, but there were people that you'll appreciate.
Also your friends.
Baby, not my friend.
Do you want me to speak?
Not my friend.
Okay.
But you know what I'm talking about. Things that you had to decide that, you know what, as much as I love this person and I'm getting 1, 2, 3 from them, but 1, 2, 3, 4, it's damaging my reputation, it's damaging my marriage, it's damaging 1, 2, 3. So therefore I need to put them aside.
No, but you see, you are speaking something that is a truth. But we needed to start somewhere before you get there. We needed to start speaking about the backgrounds that both of us are coming from. Remember, you are coming from Pretoria. In Pretoria, you can have a friend in Soshanguve while staying in Mabopane.
Yeah.
So it's you don't go there almost every day.
Yeah.
And you don't know each other's doings every day.
Outside of when we are together.
Yeah. So I'm coming from Ratanda.
Yeah.
We have one robot. And when I drive entering Ratanda, I will see the same people.
Yeah.
When I drive entering Ratanda on the second entrance, I see the same people.
Yeah.
So that thing on its own says to you, we are speaking about people that knows each other's things. It's like this.
Yeah.
I'm told. So not that I'm saying Ratanda is wrong, but I'm just saying we must speak in terms of ukukhula kwendawo nobuncane bendawo.
Yeah.
You understand? And also we are coming from a kasi where you become popular by what you have. You are coming from a kasi by becoming popular from the kind of job that you are doing. And
the kind of car you're driving.
Yeah, and so the kind of position that you hold says you've got over 100, if not 200 people that always wants to talk to you. Who are you? What's happening? Hey, we want this. How can we help? You know. So those things, they get to your head.
Yeah.
And when you get to Pretoria, going to see Mati and the friends, and you're just chilling there, you are a nobody. Now you're like, yo, you know. So that's why I said we need to start from a mover so that we can start to have a discussion that you want us to have. Ukuthi i-background yam now was way too different. And for us to have a discussion of too many friends, in this small town that I'm coming from, everyone knows each other.
Everyone, yeah.
And everyone has helped you in a way. And when you're coming from Pretoria where nonke anazani, wazana uwe nomakhelwane wakho, and then that's it.
But I think, yeah, maybe to move from the friendship topic and closing it as well, I think I understand your background, and that's why now it makes sense why it was so difficult for you to cut off. No, or not even cut off. I don't think you've cut off people, but you've learned to know where to put them in your life.
Yes.
You know, because I understand that, especially like home is Ratanda as well. And when you work around the area as well. So there's no way you can avoid certain people. And for me, it's easy because, like you're saying, we are spread, you know, in Pretoria. So it's easy for me to say I'm not gonna see this person. Therefore, it's easy to move on and cut them off. You know. Okay, so now I want us to talk about something.
Okay.
And you've given me permission to talk about
it. If you ambush me, I will ambush you. It's fine.
You've given me permission to talk about this. So no, I'm not gonna ambush you, babe. So when we got married,
yes,
you had your own house. I had my own house. Okay. And then we decided to move into my house before we could move into our house, which is our current house. Right? So how was and I think the reason behind that, maybe to give context, the reason we discussed it, and you're like, baby, where my house is located, I would feel comfortable if we live in your house because I don't want to interrupt your comfortability. And that you are familiar with the area where you are. And also it's easy access, you know, of everything that you would want.
Yes, yes.
And I really appreciated that because the norm and the society would say, no, when you get married, you must move into the man's house. You know, but I really appreciated that because it came from you. It was not even a thing to us. You were like, no, let's rent out my house or leave it to someone else to take care of it, and then we can move into your house, and then you know we see how we take care of the bills and whatnot while we are working towards getting our house. And then when did we move here? Last year.
Last year,
So that was
March.
that was 2 years after we got married, because that was before we celebrated our 3-year anniversary. So 2 years into our marriage, we then got our main house. But I want to understand, as a man, especially a man from Kasi with typical mindset, how did you navigate the situation? How did that make you feel? Because I know it was not easy. And I know there were things that were said that maybe you would want to divulge on that. But how did you navigate the whole situation of Nakamunkunyam? Although to us it was not that.
Yeah.
You know, to us when we were together, it was everything. It was ours. We were always partners in everything. But when how did you navigate that?
Oh, yeah, nayi le question le ezongenza ukuthi ngikhuluma izinto.
Sifuna izinto baba.
Okay, let me first start here, babe. The decision to even think about moving,
yeah,
was about your own comfort. It's me now speaking, and how I got to the decision. Mind you, I had just finished building cupboards,
renovating
the house. In fact, my house was very nice. You know, but I actually had this one neighbor that used to put his speaker apparently. It was forever making noise. And I forever had people that would knock, hey, siyacela, or hey, ukhona, you know. So I looked at it, and then I looked at the life that you were living, and I said to myself, for me to find a very stable way of living with you, it will be for us to move into your house, the one in town, but with a condition that whoever is going to rent my house, the money is going to assist there. You know, and it was a decision that I took, and it's a decision that you accepted. But going forward with this thing was very tough. You know, you are living a life where you are having people that are gossiping behind your back.
Yeah.
Uhlala endlini kamfazi. You know, and those things, they can really hit you hard. And it is worse if they are being said by the people that you chill with. And they are worse when they are now telling their girlfriends. And some of those girls, you know them because cooling up. They would tell you, this one is saying this and this. But for me, it was not an issue because I knew where I was going. And it was when we took a decision of saying, we will buy a house, but for now, let us soldier on and close down all these other things. And then they had to steal my car.
I forgot that
in your house. And I was sitting there like, in a X lay, actually, you know, but baby, it was a tough one, you know, and especially knowing myself, when you know that this one has been saying this behind your back, and mina ke mind you ngiyakhuluma mina.
Yeah.
If a person has done me wrong, I would tell them then they with wena. But it became difficult when it was also coming from work. When things started to be like, you are working, uhlala kamfazi, yabona? And it became extra worse when it was said by someone in my family. and and I needed to adjust.
Yeah.
Because I did not want to lose focus of where I was going. And
because I think the reality is, and of which it should be a takeaway message for people that are watching, that people will always talk even though they don't know your plans, because you had a plan in place, and because people talk, it doesn't mean you owe them an explanation to say, hi guys, this is my plan. Actually, we are now saving up, we are closing debts, and now we don't owe anyone that explanation. People will always talk, and that is the nature of people. You can't please everyone.
And also, you said how that has been. It was tough, because also we should not only want to say to your viewers, everyone is going to get where we managed to get, because the main struggle in that space, it depends now on the kind of person you are with.
Yeah.
Because you've never made me to feel which is not my house. You understand? But if I was with someone that was making me to feel which it's not my house for 2 years, it's not my house, and I'm not able to even have my family coming over. I'm not even able to have my friends coming over. It would have been extra difficult, you know. And I appreciated that.
Yeah.
Which we worked through everything together. And at the very same time, we were at a journey where where in that space we had COVID, and we had to adjust in knowing each other now deep, being at home together, you having COVID, you being sick. Now I have to cook, and all of those things, they contributed a lot, because now we are working towards where we wanted to be. But if we couldn't spend time together for a single day, if not a week, we were not going to be where we are. Yeah. So sometimes people look at financial issues only, but also it contributes to say, are you able to spend time with your person at home? Are you able to be at home and then enjoy the same things? Are you able to be at home and then discuss where do you want to see yourself in the next coming 5 years, 10 years? Because I'm going to wrap it up, because young, yeah,
But he said we can talk
yeah,
about
no, we
I
can.
didn't ambush him.
Yeah, no, we can.
Yeah.
So it's been a tough journey, because one had to accept the situation. When you're working towards something, yes, ungavala amadlebe and say, ngibheke lapha, focus. But it's not like those things, they don't affect you when people are saying that.
Yeah.
And
I think it asks you to contribute. I think it's not even about what they are saying. It's about who is saying those things.
Yes.
Because like you are saying, it was your close friends, family and whatnot. So I think it's about that, to say, Kante, is this how you value me in your life, if you are even able to say such things about me? So I think that is what was cutting deeper than what was actually said, because what they were saying, it was true, udula kwa ntlong ya mosadi, but it's not even the content of what they were saying, but it was about the maliciousness that was used behind it.
Yes. And also, that thing can really damage you as a person, because you now want to live a life of trying to prove a point. And while you are trying to prove a point, you are actually messing up your own marriage. You know, like that thing that we spoke about, having a curfew. It's a curfew that we took a decision of as a couple. But the curfew, as I said, when it's set by other people that are close to you, the curfew is seen as umfazi we are control, you know. But I said it's okay, because I knew where I wanted to go. And it's funny that after all of those things, I'm not sure what I should say this, but after all of those things, I became strong, and we bought a house. And I see no reason for me to say I bought a house. You understand? And nobody's came back now to say, hey, Askisi, we can see your vision. No. They bought a house, or he's bought a house. Yeah. Because remember, what is happening in our household has nothing to do with someone else. You know, I could have easily went there and said, I bought a house. You know, and were they going to speak and tell each other? And even baby, after we buy the house, they will still talk and say, they can't afford the house. Yeah. They can't afford to maintain. They can't afford to renovate. They bought up an old house. Reality is people will always talk. You know? You need to stick to your own lane, guys. If you want to have peace in your marriage, do you. If you've agreed about things in your house, let it be that, because people will always talk. Yeah, because also we should never forget, Uguchi, when you have something, you are very relevant, and when you don't have anything, people stop calling you. I will make an example of this old friend of mine that said something like, when I was in this position, my phone used to ring a lot. And when I lost the position, my phone stopped ringing the same day. That is how people operate generally. And we don't really need to fight how people behave, but you should actually fight with yourself in terms of saying, how do you want to be remembered? How do you want to behave? How do you want your family to see you as? Yeah. It has nothing to do with the position. And today we are sitting here, we are very comfortable in the new house. We still have a lot of work to do, but from what we've done, other people would have taken them 5 years to be where we are now. But because of what I spoke about earlier, financial transparency, in terms of what is it that we need to do, because we've worked together, yeah, in terms of achieving all of these things. So, but for to marriage is tough. We would fight, we will say things, but as long as we are able to say, sorry, I didn't realize this how you felt. Yeah. And also I want to say something, I know it's your guys. Yeah. And one thing about you can talk and talk and talk. Yeah, I know. And this is my interview. Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. I'm the guest. I'm allowed. so one thing that I've learned. Yeah. To spice up or to make the marriage to work, you must work hand in hand. Yeah. It's not the woman's responsibility to wash the dishes. It's not the woman's responsibility to cook only. I'm not fighting with those hardcore Zulu people, you know. But all that I'm saying is, My wife knocks off at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. I knock off at 2 o'clock. What must I do in the house? Must I come and sit and watch TV while the kitchen is dead? It's something to think about. This person is coming in the house 6 o'clock tired, and I'm expecting her to cook. I'm expecting her to go and do the dishes while I'm claiming this nindot. You understand? So let's work hand in hand with our partners, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I'm done. Because ngiyabona ukuthi ngiyakwatshisa. They look saying a lot.
Yeah. Taking my time. I'm joking, babe. So, in closing, I think we can close. Can we close?
I will ask you one question before we close.
Okay. Just ask. Ask.
What is the greatest thing that you think this marriage has done to you as a person? Not as a wife, but as a person.
I think it has made me to realize my traumas as a person. Before this marriage, I did not even know about childhood traumas. But for some reason, you became a mirror to the things that I had to deal with that has affected me to become the person that I am today. And I think we'll talk about that in another video. And I think also it has made me realize that I am not good with communicating my feelings. I always thought I'm good. Mara, when I met you, like I feel this guy won't why should we talk about this?
Yeah.
And I think it has made me realize that I'm not good with communicating my feelings, of which I'm working on, and also that I'm not good with apologizing, of which I'm working on. Mara, babe, I'm better with apologizing again.
You are trying, Shem.
I'm much better, guys. Like one thing about my husband, guys, he will apologize, and now to say sorry, it was a difficult thing. I don't think it was difficult. I felt like no, I don't have to, but I think I've come to a point where sometimes you don't have to say sorry because you understand what this person is saying, but I have to say sorry because it has hurt you. In as much as to me, it's something that might not, like, it's not hurting, it's nothing to me, but if it has hurt you, I have to acknowledge your feelings, validate your feelings, and apologize for that. So I think that is what this marriage has taught me.
You are trying, Shem. You are trying.
Okay, as we wrap up, Mr. Toteti, what are the 3 things as a husband that you would wish other husbands to know in order to make your marriage successful, according to your journey in these 3 years?
Guys,
3.
Yeah.
Don't elaborate.
Guys, don't allow people to tell you to umshado or a marriage is supposed to go left or right. Do your own thing, and you will see where you want to be or where you're going to be. As long as you are in good communication with your partner, then it's good. Number 1.
Number 2.
Number 2, if you allow your partner to leave you behind, it's going to be a downfall. So work hand in hand with your partner. Remember, with the phone needs to be updated, the software. So that is marriage as well. Relationships must update or must go hand in hand so that you can always be on the same page.
Yeah. Interrupting me.
But baby. The last one. Never compromise in taking out your partner.
Literally.
Marriage must be saved. Marriage kimujolo.
Yes, man.
Whatever that you are going to do, uchere 5 clipper. Inka mutwa how if you want to get some quiet time there. Go buy pizza, chill somewhere, have pizza, go back home. If linalibana, find a way to have a clear communication with your parents or the nanny in terms of saying, we are going to need that just this one day or these few hours that you guys can just go lojola. Because lots of people have concentrated or they've taken their energy to the kids and they end up forgetting that linyalo kimjolo.
Priorities ask before the kids.
Yes. Right. Also, normally 15 rand, they can go KFC, buy ice cream, say two, leave and then drive, come back home.
You'll take a walk if you don't have a car.
Yeah. Even if you've got the car, take a walk. It's important for your health.
All right, baby. Thank you.
Yes, Yabonga.
Thank you.
Thank you for hosting us.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. My man was vulnerable, guys. He tried to to release some of these things without releasing too much, without exposing people. But I really hope you enjoyed this conversation, and let us know in the comment section what was the highlight for you, what resonates with you, what did you like most, and maybe also share if you've been in marriage, things that we can also learn from you in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Bye. Bye, guys.
Don't want me back. I'm not coming back.
You can put 100 grand on it.